about to be cut off because I took my credit card off because I found out that Towanda has been using my credit card to pay her phone bill.
My phone bill?
I just thought that everybody would be, you know what I'm saying, happy and excited and wanting to be a part of it and want to be involved, but I'm not getting any of that, and that makes me sad.
What happens when the drama you followed on reality TV suddenly turns into a real-life legal nightmare? Towanda Braxton, once known for her bold personality on Braxton Family Values, is now facing serious scrutiny that could have legal consequences. What began as a simple family dispute over credit cards, phone bills, and a $35,000 loan has escalated into an investigation by federal authorities into potential bankruptcy fraud. Fans on social media noticed the timing of Towanda's financial disclosures and started digging into old reality TV moments, discovering connections they hadn't expected. What used to be playful sibling shade might now be treated as evidence in a federal case. Questions are swirling. Did Tamar Braxton secretly provide proof to the authorities? Or is this just a coincidence of bad timing colliding with old family tensions? The line between reality TV drama and real-life legal issues is blurring, and the outcome could alter the Braxton family legacy forever. It all started with something as seemingly small as a phone bill. Fans noticed Towanda allegedly using Tamar's credit card to pay for multiple phone lines over several years. Initially, it seemed like classic family drama, the kind that reality TV thrives on, but once receipts and social media posts surfaced, it painted a much more serious picture. Some fans even collected screenshots showing repeated payments, raising questions. Was this simple carelessness or something more deliberate? Things escalated further when Tamar appeared as a creditor in Towanda's 2019 bankruptcy filing, listed as being owed $35,000. Towanda claimed the amount was a gift, but investigators flagged the discrepancy as a possible false statement, a serious federal offense. What looked like everyday sibling squabbles suddenly appeared as a potential trail of financial fraud. Online, fans debated endlessly, tagging Tamar and speculating whether she had tipped off authorities or if the timing was simply too coincidental. Even old Braxton Family Values episodes were scrutinized in new ways, with scenes that once seemed like harmless jabs now interpreted as potential evidence. For instance, Tamar confronting Towanda over a home down payment now seems far more significant. And just when it seemed the drama couldn't get any more tangled, insiders hinted that the long-term phone charges were only the surface of a much deeper financial web. Towanda's 2019 Chapter 7 bankruptcy filing has become the main focus of the investigation. What might have seemed like a simple financial misstep now carries the weight of possible fraud. Federal authorities are reportedly examining her disclosures, particularly the $35,000 that she claimed was a gift from Tamar. If this amount was misrepresented, it could be considered a false declaration under federal law, a serious offense. Even a single line on a bankruptcy form can be the difference between a routine filing and a criminal case. The investigation didn't stop there. Towanda allegedly transferred her Georgia property to her husband's name shortly after filing, raising concerns that it might have been an attempt to hide assets from the bankruptcy trustee. Adding to the complexity, Tamar reportedly paid the down payment for that home, a fact she even mentioned on camera. A line that once felt like playful reality TV banter, Tamar saying, "I know where you live because I paid the down payment," now reads like a statement of proof. Fans quickly noticed the connection between televised arguments and potential legal evidence. Federal investigators are said to have subpoenaed credit line records linked to Towanda's accounts, uncovering months of recurring phone charges and other payments under Tamar's name. This paper trail transformed what looked like minor family drama into a potential federal case. The combination of unreported liabilities, property transfers, and documented payments created a complex web that could spell trouble if authorities conclude there was intentional concealment. Even small details from old episodes are being re-examined. Lines once meant as sarcasm or playful shade, like mentions of gifts, payments, or property, now hold new significance in understanding the alleged fraud. Reality TV fans are watching closely, wondering if moments that aired on television might literally serve as evidence. Tawanda's financial decisions, once hidden behind on-camera disputes, are now under federal scrutiny, and the stakes are higher than ever. Tawanda's troubles didn't begin with the 2019 bankruptcy filing. In 2005, she was arrested in Atlanta for forgery and theft by receiving. At the time, the incident faded from public view, appearing as a closed chapter. But with the FBI's renewed interest, that old arrest has resurfaced, suggesting a potential pattern of financial mismanagement. Past behavior can be a red flag for investigators, and every detail matters when evaluating the accuracy and honesty of financial filings. Fans also noticed suspicious timing in recent social media activity. Just days before the alleged federal audit, Tamar posted cryptic tweets that seemed to express frustration over her sister's financial choices. Combined with past incidents, these posts fueled speculation that Tamar might have alerted authorities, or at least had proof ready when investigators arrived. The online discussion quickly turned into a debate about loyalty, family betrayal, and responsibility. Even seemingly small incidents are now part of a larger narrative. Repeated phone charges under Tamar's name, old disputes over loans, and public confrontations on Braxton family values are all being revisited. Lines once dismissed as typical reality TV arguments are now seen as breadcrumbs in a potential federal investigation. Fans are piecing together timelines, receipts, and statements, asking whether these patterns are coincidental or intentional. The big question on everyone's mind is simple yet pressing. Has Tawanda's financial mismanagement been a recurring cycle that finally caught up with her? Or is this an isolated issue amplified by scrutiny in social media? Either way, her previous legal troubles combined with current allegations suggest a family tangled in financial disputes far beyond ordinary sibling conflict. Reality, it seems, has a way of turning old patterns into present consequences. Tamar Braxton, long known as the outspoken sister, may have a more critical role in this story than fans initially realized. Insiders say she allegedly cooperated with investigators, providing proof of payments and financial records that could directly affect the FBI's case against Towanda. What once seemed like petty squabbles over down payments and unpaid debts now looks like solid evidence in a federal investigation. Fans are divided. Some see Tamar as acting responsibly, while others view her as betraying her sister. The debate over whether she acted out of self-preservation, justice, or revenge continues to captivate viewers. Old Braxton family values footage has taken on a new significance. Scenes where Tamar confronts Towanda about money, like saying, "I know where you live because I paid the down payment," no longer seem like lighthearted television drama. They could be literal evidence of financial discrepancies. Social media buzzed with speculation, praise, and criticism as fans tried to separate fact from the long-standing family tension. The drama doesn't stop at money, it reaches deep into emotions and trust. Fans remember rumors about Tamar's complex relationships within the family, and lines from old reality shows that once felt like casual gossip now seem like pieces of a bigger puzzle, revealing hidden tensions. Between financial disputes, property issues, and on-camera confrontations, what used to be long-standing family arguments has grown into a federal investigation, blurring the line between public entertainment and private responsibility. Still, questions linger. Did Tamar actively provide evidence to investigators, or was she drawn into the investigation against her will? Could her cooperation protect her legally, or is it a way to distance herself from Tawanda's alleged wrongdoing? The suspense is hard to ignore. Every resurfaced clip, every leaked receipt seems to add another layer to the story, leaving audiences wondering how loyalty, betrayal, and truth collide within a family once celebrated for its unity and musical talent. Toni Braxton, usually the family's peacemaker, has remained unusually distant throughout this saga. Fans noticed subtle signs, missed events, canceled appearances, and her silence on social media. That hint at a deliberate effort to avoid getting involved in Towanda's financial and legal troubles. On-screen drama may have once brought the sisters together, but real-life stakes have created a new divide. And Toni appears focused on safeguarding her reputation and assets. One viral moment that caught attention was Toni canceling a phone appearance at one of Towanda's events. Initially, it seemed like a simple scheduling issue, but fans speculated it was more strategic than convenient. With federal authorities reviewing Towanda's financial records, any connection, even indirect, could put Toni at risk. Pulling back from family projects, joint accounts, and public events may be her way of avoiding potential fallout. The change in family dynamics is noticeable. Trina, once outspoken online with selfies, hashtags, and posts celebrating sisterhood, has largely stayed silent. In a family known for its public displays of unity, this absence is telling. Fans are interpreting these behavioral shifts as signs of a deeper rift, fueled by fear, distrust, and concern about being caught up in legal complications. Toni's distance also highlights the emotional strain the family is under. Beyond the financial and legal consequences, there's a sense of betrayal and disappointment. The Braxtons, once seen as a model of sisterhood, now appear to be navigating fear, strategy, and self-preservation. Fans are left questioning whether loyalty can survive this level of scrutiny, or if federal investigations and internal distrust will permanently change the relationships between the sisters. Towanda's financial troubles seem far from over. Insiders say investigators may have uncovered a much larger network involving her skincare business and offshore transfers. Reports indicate that some of the company's revenue may have been funneled through a consultancy under her husband's name, possibly to shield assets from federal review. What might have been intended as a clever maneuver has instead drawn more attention from prosecutors. Fans quickly linked this alleged scheme to the transfer of the Georgia home. By putting the property in her husband's name, Towanda may have believed she was protecting the couple's assets. But investigators reportedly saw it as part of a potential long-term effort to hide money. Every step, from business revenue to property deeds, is being scrutinized for intent to mislead authorities. Moves that once seemed strategic now carry real legal risk. Meanwhile, reality TV moments that once seemed minor are gaining new significance. Conversations on camera about loans, down payments, and household bills are being viewed as potential evidence, creating a clearer picture of alleged patterns of misrepresentation. Fans are combing through old episodes, highlighting lines that now appear less like playful jabs and more like documentation of questionable activity. The stakes continue to rise. Federal prosecutors are reportedly examining all related transactions and may pursue charges if they determine Towanda deliberately attempted to conceal assets. Observers speculate that the investigation could even touch others connected to these accounts, including Tamar or Toni, depending on what documents come to light. Offshore transfers, property maneuvers, and financial records together have turned what began as family drama into a full-blown federal inquiry. As this story unfolds, audiences are watching the Braxton empire, once built on music and unity, confront the consequences of financial secrecy and alleged manipulation. Insiders suggest that even more revelations and legal developments could be on the horizon, meaning the family's troubles may be far from over. The fallout has affected more than just finances. Social media erupted when news of the FBI investigation became public, with fans dissecting every old reality clip and public statement for hidden meaning. What once felt like entertainment, sisterly disagreements, shade, and petty arguments now reads like a roadmap of alleged federal offenses. The Braxton name, long associated with talent, togetherness, and fame, is suddenly tied to legal scrutiny that could reshape their public image. Fans have paid close attention to the emotional impact. Toni's cautious distance, Tamar's alleged cooperation, and Trina's silence all signal a family more fractured than ever. Where audiences once celebrated their sisterhood, now questions of trust, loyalty, and betrayal dominate conversations. Every joint project or public appearance is examined closely, with speculation that investigators could even question Tamar or Toni if their names appear in financial records. Financial details have added to the tension. Court filings reportedly show Towanda's assets at $277,000 against liabilities of $547,000, including a $50,000 Tesla she allegedly continued to drive on the show. Fans immediately questioned how someone with so little cash could maintain such a lifestyle. Combined with long-term phone line charges and disputed loans reported as gifts, the public sees a troubling pattern that overshadows their music and television achievements. Ultimately, the Braxton legacy faces risks not only financially, but also emotionally and culturally. What was once celebrated as an iconic R&B family is now tied to betrayal, federal investigations, and online controversy. Fans wonder whether the sisters can ever restore the unity that made them famous, or if reality has exposed cracks too deep to repair. The story serves as a sharp reminder that fame and family can be both a blessing and a burden, and that the consequences of personal choices can ripple far beyond what anyone expected. See you next time!